is on an undefeated Carolina Panther team. He is Josh Norman here on the Rich Eisen Show. How are you, Josh?
Hey, I'm doing fine. How about you guys? I appreciate you all having me on.
Of course. Are you riding a horse right now, Josh? Where are you right now? What are you doing?
You know what? I was actually about to go ahead to the farm, but I got stopped, so I'm gonna talk to you guys before I head out there.
Terrific. Now, yeah, because you're a horse owner, correct? You ride horses. I know you ride the pony when you celebrate on the field, but talk to me about this. What's the scoop with you owning horses, Josh?
Well, the scoop of me owning horses is big. I just, I say me and horses. I've always been 2 years old. I've been on a horse with my dad.
Okay.
He pretty much brought me up through the horses, and my whole family had them, so it kind of like stuck with me all the way through. And I was riding even when I was in, high school, college, all the way up through it. Just stuck with me.
So you're going to ride your horse Delta right now? Is that where you're going?
Yeah, that's the only way I was going. I came in a little bit today and watched some film, and now I'm off to, Huntersville.
Okay. So the film that you watched, was that of Odell Beckham from last night?
A little bit. I'm in here dissecting him a little bit early this week. The guys in that I feel that's going to be some thread on early. This week is his week, so I'm going to make it about him.
Yeah, well, is that his week or is it your week, Josh? Whose week is this going to be?
Well, right now it's his. At the end of the game, we shall see which one it really is.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you think of his game from what you see, Josh, on TV and on film?
Well, I don't know if that was his calling card by wearing the Joker cleats, but it got my attention. It got my attention. And, I think he's a special talent in this league. Stuff he's able to do. He is very, very much skillful, and what he brings to the table. He plays in a big city that is shined by lights, and he gives them what they want. He gives the crowd what they want, and he's been flourishing there. So I have nothing but nice and positive things to say, and we'll see what that looks like on Sunday.
Josh Norman joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. When you say the Joker cleats caught your attention, I know you're a superhero freak of your own, correct, Josh?
Yeah, man. I have my Dark Knight moments.
Mm-hmm. And so do you wear superhero stuff underneath your uniform every week? Is that what you do?
That's not my forte. I kind of like get up for that during the course of the game. Mm-hmm. I think it's more so inner than it is outer. I think I wear stuff under my jersey or my under my pads that don't really does nothing for me. If you are that driven and that focused, you will show that on the field. So that's kind of what I do. I get in that mindset and that mind frame to show it, and that's what I love about it the most. Going out there and trying to be that character and be dominant in every way in what you see.
So if Cam is Superman and Luke Kuechly is Captain America, who are you, Josh Norman?
Oh man, I already know. The Bat, man.
Okay, you are the Batman.
Dark Knight, man. That's why I call it the Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm.
From the trilogy. Yeah, that's kind of my thing.
Okay, so you are the Dark Knight out there, and you are going to take down the Joker, essentially. Do you think that?
Go ahead.
Do you think those Joker shoes were sort of a light shined in your direction, with that being next for him? Do you think, Josh? Odell?
I don't, I don't know. Maybe it was his calling card. The Joker leaves calling cards,
Mm-hmm.
for his next opponent. And he had a good line in that second movie, Dark Knight Rises. I like the Joker and the whole why so serious theme that he has. So it's pretty interesting. He is Batman's nemesis, his foe, and so if that's the case, and that's how we're taking this thing, then we're going to have some fun with it. I tell you that much for sure. We're going to see what it looks like on Sunday.
Josh Norman joining me here on the Rich Eisen Show. In terms of having some fun, there are some, Josh, I'm sure you've heard, who think that the Carolina Panthers are having a little bit too much fun. Starting from your dabbing quarterback to a selfie, it seemed like, or some photo session that took place on this sideline with 2 minutes to go in the game against Atlanta in the 38-0 shutout victory. What say you to the fact that you guys are wearing it on your sleeve a little too much, Josh?
Well, is it the norm that this stuff happens every day? Is it the norm in the NFL? Do you have that happen? You gotta just take our team as a whole and assess it. Okay, let's start assessing it. We are young. We maybe have 10 or so, probably 15, if that, people on the team that's over 30. So taking the nods, we are young. And we're in our 22s to 28, 29 range of fun guys and men, fun men. And we're going to do things that those, aged, youth and men do. And we're going to do it just in a way that you may not like for us to do it, but when we out here on this field, stop us. That's just how I feel about it. If you see something that you don't like, stop it. And if you can't stop it, just let it happen. Move to the side and let it happen. I mean, we're going to have fun whether you like it or not. And this is the way we have our fun. This is how we express ourselves. And like I said, if there's a problem, please do come and tell us. But if you do want to tell us, please tell us on the field, and we'll just show you more so than us telling you about it. And that's our way of expressing ourselves and having fun because, you don't have to like us, but I promise you when you step on that field on Sundays, you're going to respect what we bring to the table because it's hard, smash mouth physical football.
Josh Norman, spitting truth here on the Rich Eisen Show. Let's talk about you and the media, Josh. You've been going back and forth with some people in the media. I've noticed it. Why do you do that, Josh? Why do you do that?
You know what? Per se, it's not nothing to take a jab at anyone or them, but in a sense, bring hindsight to. Come on, man! Like seriously, if we're gonna put these things out there within the media, let's put out truth. Let's not go off of assumptions or gut or heart feelings. Let's go off of straight facts and truth. Because the game we play are about numbers. Men lie, women lie, but numbers are what they are, and that's the truth. So if someone comes back and shoots you a bunch of BS from out of their heart or their feelings about something, and it's not written down on paper and the numbers and the factual information that you have watched with your own eyes, then that's a problem. That's a problem to where you giving bad media, bad press. And it's in a way where if you guys can say so much about us on national television and where you're showing your viewers and your broadcasters, whoever you're talking to, then why can't we say anything about you guys, the ones that we are playing this game, and we know how hard it is to work.
Josh,
so why can't we say anything about it?
You can say whatever you want. Now, the only thing that I would take, I would tell you to stop at is saying you guys and putting me in that group. Okay?
Oh, no. See, Rich, you cool, man.
Okay.
You cool.
Okay.
I'm not saying this for everybody. I'm not saying this for the whole broad media as itself.
Okay.
It's just those couple of people, it just sprinkles. It's just like your mom says, one bad apple spoils a whole bunch. It's pretty much just like
now,
that.
Now, look, Rodney's one guy. I know you're going back and forth with Rodney Harrison.
Oh,
the other guy with the hashtag embrace debate, Josh, I even tweeted out, that's enabling. You're enabling in a way. You realize that, right, Josh?
Hey, man, look, if that's the case, then, hey, so be it. But it's truth. It's truth, man. It's truth. And that's all it's about, the truth. I'm not trying to like put nobody's job in jeopardy or put their jobs on the line or nothing here, but dang, I mean, let's just report the truth about stuff instead of like false information that you're giving off because of what you feel. No, let's go by what's really actually happening. That's all.
Okay. Let's talk about a couple.
I mean,
sure,
like,
go ahead.
Sure. Seriously, though. Seriously.
Yeah.
Do you feel that in that way that I'm wrong in saying that?
No, Josh. What I'm saying is that there are some in the media that are baiting you into saying something about what they're saying so they can come back and say, aha, I'm being heard. I'm being listened to.
Gotcha. So basically they're saying, so they're getting light shined upon them.
Correct. And that you are now, that's something that I ordinarily might have not heard them say. You have now put a spotlight on what they've said, and now I've heard it. And they're baiting you into doing it. That's what I'm saying.
So basically, an irrelevant regular wants to be known or heard from someone that's saying something, that's doing something positive.
I'm saying help. Here's what I'm saying, Josh. Yes, and help me help you. That's what I'm saying. I want the best Josh Norman to speak into a microphone that could possibly speak into a microphone. That's what I'm looking for.
Hey, man, I want to speak healing and blessings over people's lives. I don't want to go through this place where I got to be the bad guy. I don't want to be that because that's not me. But at the same time, man, I just be wanting people to get their information and facts straight and just speak the truth instead of all this, like, lying and saying this and saying that. We don't need all that, man. We got too many people that's bringing other folks down. Let's just bring folks up. That's all I'm just saying.
I like it. The Dark Knight saved Metropolis. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Yeah, man, he saved Gotham.
That's right. Gotham. Oh, my God. I said Metropolis. Oh, my gosh.
You gotta get it right.
I'm sorry. I'm mixing up all my Panther superheroes. I'm sorry. So before I let you go, Josh, there's a lot of conversation about what your teammate Charles Johnson was tweeting about one playing time, and that if there's the mantra of keep pounding, how can you guys stop pounding in order to rest people and not go for an undefeated record? What do you say about all that, Josh?
Come on, man. Don't read too much in what people say. That's especially about what we say after games, because we still in the heat of the moment, man. We want to play. That's what we want to do. I mean, Charles, I thought of him, he's silly, man. Charles wants to play. He wants to get out there, and he wants to, I mean, we call it stat sheet stunt. I know I call it stat sheet stunt. I'm a stat sheet stunt, baby. I want to go out there and make all kind of plays. I didn't want Coach to pull me out the game either. Heck, I wanted to go out there and do something and get an interception and pat my stats as well. I mean, and I know Charles wanted to pass stats and getting sacks, and so forth. And TD wanted to get sacks too. So, I mean, it goes to say that the guys that's out there on the field, man, we got that much passion and drive in what we do each and every week in practice to put into the games. We work so hard for it that, you know, we don't want to come get pulled out. But we also got to know and understand that Coach is just trying to save us for, you know, the next couple of games that we got, because he don't want anything, we don't get hurt for meaningless or pointless, you know, situations that's in the game that we don't need to be out in, which is smart on Coach's behalf. And at the same time, he know how we feel as players, to the point where we just aggressive in our mindset. We just love to compete.
All right, Josh, happy birthday, by the way. I appreciate you spending part of your big 2-8 today chatting with me. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
cool, Rich. I'm looking forward to your 40-yard dash now. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Okay.
You been working out for that?
No, I have not, Josh. But because here's why. You can't teach what beats inside. The heart of a champion cannot be taught. You either wake up with it and see it in the mirror every day, or you do not. You know?
Now, that is speaking from a true warrior champion.
Thank you, sir.
That's some good stuff right there. I gotta use that, man.
You do. Please do that. Use that. Go for it. Use that, Josh.
I'm self-motivated. I just got another little nugget in my box.
Consider that my birthday gift to you. Consider that a happy birthday gift. That, and don't enable people in the media. That shouldn't be enabled, Josh. Don't do it.
Look, man, I'm going to do my best not to, but it's just crazy, brother, when it's just like, okay, you go to a hot stove and your grandmother says do not touch that stove because you know it's hot, but you touch it anyway, and then you get burnt.
Okay.
And so you try to go and find a substitute, like something ice to put on it to stop it from hurting, but it still hurts.
Got it.
And it's like, Josh, come on. They can't do that. So that's kind of how I feel about other people. They can't just be doing that. But I'm going to do my best not to enable people. I'm going to take your advice.
You got it, Josh. Happy birthday. And tell Khalil you're my new favorite Panther to interview. Go for it. Tell him that.
I'm going to tell him when I see him here in a little bit.
Okay. And tell Cam not be a stranger also, okay?
No, man. That guy, I think he's Clark Kent right now. I don't know. I got to check in on him.
Check in on him. Check in on him because he's in Metropolis. You're in Gotham. Got it.
There you go.
Check that
he's
box.
in another place, and I'm different.
All right, Josh. Thanks again.
All right. Thank you, guys.
You bet.
Man. Appreciate it.
You bet. That's Josh Norman.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern. On Audience.